Hi everyone, it's Sam Peck. I am the ministry leader for our media team, and I'm so excited to be working with each and every one of you. I'm so glad that you guys all signed up to be serving in a ministry team because I never knew how much potential this youth group had, and with such amazing kids, and I felt like you guys weren't given that opportunity, but this has been a perfect opportunity for you guys to put your faith into action. And it's great to see that there are 11 people now in this ministry team. So it's a big surprise to me because I never expected any of you to sign up for a ministry team, media team. So I'm very happy that God has blessed you and this youth group to be more active in your faith. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about the ministry contract. So if you guys go to the first day of class, you guys would most likely talk about the class syllabus. So same thing here, we're going to talk about the ministry contract for our first day. So the introduction. Welcome to the CYG Department of Ministries. I hope that your gift of serving will be meaningful, rewarding, and life-changing. Serving in the ministry teams may not come easy. I hope that you will be enabled to serve the youth group in Christ Jesus through your time in the team. The ministry contract will help you understand the background of the ministry teams before going into the work field. So the mission is to empower students to become servants of Christ who will glorify God in serving, being responsible, and changing the youth group through the ministry teams. Let's go over some of the values of the media team. The first one is control. Everything that happens has a greater purpose. Members must accept the fact that there are many things that they have no control over outside of their ability. Members must understand that they have control over their own skills and abilities, but nothing beyond them. Focus on the areas that you can control and let God be in control of everything else. So I asked many of you in the interview, how confident are you when dealing with problems that may occur? And a majority of you said you're pretty confident, and that's great. And I hope that all of you can really be confident. Of those few people who say they felt like they weren't confident, I hope that you guys can have more faith in yourself to be able to handle problems and get used to problem solving and deal with them in future events. So don't hesitate when you're serving, which I'm advising you guys to do. And it's because it can get to the point where you guys allow your emotions to control you, and then you guys feel overwhelmed with rage, or you guys may burst into tears. And I don't want you guys to let your emotions control you. So don't let your emotions get in the way of serving God. So learn to be in control, challenge yourselves, but also don't go beyond the abilities that you're not in control of, because that might hurt you or backfire on you, that you might not handle the things that you guys are already handling. So take small steps when you're serving. The next one is contact. Being in contact with the events and occasions allows us to accomplish more, worry less, and develop a connection. Through the act of being in contact, members will learn to hold themselves in a higher standard and be more self-aware. Pastors and ministry leaders have a responsibility to direct members by implementing accountability through positive relationships. Keeping in contact and communicating with others are important, since members are in a guiding, mentoring, and learning process. So learn to communicate and contact with the people that you're going to be working with, because that shows that you're taking the first step in being active and And also that shows how professional of a profile that you can give as a first impression to others. And also keeping in contact, you're going to be posting reflections on Facebook so that you can keep in contact with everybody else in the team, especially me, because I also want to know how you guys are doing spiritually as well. Contentment. Happiness comes by setting the right heart and mindset to serve. Members should be motivated by the Spirit and have a sense of humbleness to serve. Everyone should feel content and encouraged to serve in the ministry. Serving is not about people pleasing, but God glorifying. Serve with a content heart inspired by God. So always be happy be excited when you're in this team, that you're learning and not just doing labor, but just focus that you guys are having a good experience. Commitment. Once members have the right spiritual mindset and heart, only then can a person put faith into action. Serving involves work that a person is willing to commit. Members should be committing to develop a strong work ethic. And finally, character. Members should leave with more than rewards and recognition, for God recognizes our works, and He rewards us. A person's attitude and actions are what determines his or her character. The ultimate goal of serving in the ministry teams is to develop positive character like Christ to prepare servants for future challenges. So I want you guys to keep in mind, Christ develops character. Let God be in control of you and the things that you control, and also the things that you don't control as well. Just focus that He can be in control in everything that you do and everything that you're involved in. And that develops the Christ-like character, where you can look up to God in every circumstance. Let's go into the ministry description. The service team and media team will be a joint ministry. So I sent an email about the details of what a service team is about, and we'll go over it again. So originally, Pastor Philip asked me on a teacher meeting day. He asked me, Sam, can you make the service team? And I was really happy to hear that, and because I felt like this youth group really needed a service team where people can take initiative to be more active in the youth group and keep the youth group running in anything and everything that we do, because I feel like this youth group has been lacking in action, and I feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to take advantage of. So service team is not required, it's just optional. If you guys are interested, just let me know, because I'd be happy to work with you. So let's go over the details. Service team will be similar to an ASB, that it is the team taking active role in the youth group through serving, organizing, planning, directing, and leading. Members will be serving and preparing in every aspect of our youth group, from weekly Sunday service to big major youth group events. This team will learn about the work and logistics of the youth group in every occurring event or situation. Some responsibilities will involve managing forms, registration, making paper copies, and other small weekly tasks. Other responsibilities will involve students to use the computer programs, making documents, managing spreadsheets, organizing files, and other big tasks assigned by a youth group leader. There will be some responsibilities for students to take home and complete tasks assigned to them to prepare for future weeks. Some other work will include body work, when members will take initiative to set up, move, and take down equipment. So for example, setting up chairs before the start of the main youth service. So some sort of body work like that. Members are expected to serve the youth group in every possible occasion, taking the first step to serving without being told what to do. Serving will not be limited only in the youth group, but extend beyond the youth group and within the church. So for example, VBS, because if you guys are going to be helping out with the service team, I could persuade the VBS director for you guys to be more involved than being a teacher, where you guys could be like a station leader or assistant, but more than just watching and sitting back. So members may be involved in other ministry teams to serve them in their needs. Members will reflect on their work and discuss problems and issues and look into how they can improve upon themselves in serving the youth group and doing God's work. Students who do not have a clear, firm decision on serving a specific ministry team are welcome to this team to still be involved with the youth group. This team looks into how the youth group functions behind the scenes. So you guys may have seen me do some work for the youth group, but you guys may not know the details behind what I do. So this is an opportunity for you guys to be more involved in doing the work, where I'm passing the work on to you guys. And I would look up to you. So if you're interested, let me know. I'd be happy to work with you in being more active. Now let's look into the details of media team, which you guys actually signed up for. Members will learn the technical aspect in serving the youth group. Everyone will begin to learn more than simply clicking buttons on a slideshow, but go into depth of learning the logistics of different technologies and computer programs. Not only will members be learning the technical aspect of the ministry, but also they will learn how to be masterminds of a service and keep the atmosphere of a service flowing smoothly. Members will work commonly known computer programs such as Microsoft Office and Google Drive. After mastering basic programs, members will learn Free Worship and Canva. So Free Worship is a program that we are currently using as the main program for the worship service. And Canva is a program where you guys are able to create artistic designs, such as making background covers and logos. So there's also the artistic side of media. While learning how to work with the computer, members will learn the uses of different equipment and technology that is used, especially by the praise team. Problem-solving skills are very important when technical difficulties arise. By experimenting and practicing through occurring problems, members will learn to easily find the causes of the situation, avoid the same mistakes from happening in the future, and calmly be in control of the equipment. Members will read online devotionals and post reflections weekly to reflect on their spiritual status and to be consistent with God. It is recommended that members have their own computer equipment to use at home. Students will learn how to apply these skills not only on Sundays at church, but also in any work field within the youth group or outside of the church. And if you guys don't have your own computer, that's fine. I just want you guys to keep up with the online videos I'm going to make in the future. Serving in media and technology may help a person find a major or career, develop a skill, or find a calling from God. And so let me finish off this first part of the video with the two words technical difficulty. And when people say those two words, I feel like it brings too much attention to media team, that people look up to media team to fix the problem. We don't want people to put their attention on us, but their attention should be focused on God. Whenever it comes to worshiping or listening to sermons or just praying, that attention should all be focused on God. And this is just a moment when people need time to be focused on God. And so let's not create situations where the words technical difficulty arise or media team are the main focus of solving every problem. So let everyone just focus their relationship with God themselves. And we'll move on to part two